Today on VOX, we'll have information on the Fried Pickle Festival and more. Ben Dudash will have your local weather, and Jay Standards will have your sports.
It's Tuesday, September 16th, 2020, and you're watching VOX News Today.
And welcome back. I'm Kendra Taylor.
And I'm Gunnar Taylor.
A Long Island student was arrested and suspended from school for trying to attend in-person classes during remote learning. 17-year-old Maverick Stowe, a senior at the school, is suspended through next June and will not be allowed on the grounds for anything, including the prom and graduation, said William Floyd High School. He'll still be able to learn remotely. Quote, "This determination was made by an impartial hearing officer at a superintendent's hearing attended by Mr. Stowe's legal counsel, as well as attorneys representing the district," end quote. The school district said in a statement Monday.
2 elderly people were found dead near their destroyed home. They were packed and ready to evacuate the North Complex fire in North California last week, but it changed their minds based on an error. Butte County Sheriff Corey Hania said Tuesday, 6 days ago, Philip Rubble, 68, was found inside of a burned-up Toyota pickup at the home, and Millicent Karseniak, 77, was found in nearby embankment. According to the sheriff, quote, "After speaking to family members, it is believed the pair was aware of the fire in the area," end quote. Hania said, quote, "They had packed their belongings in preparation to evacuate, but later decided not to evacuate based on errors information that fire was 51% contained," end quote.
Powerful winds are slamming the Gulf Coast as Hurricane Sally takes aim, forecast to make landfall near Mobile Bay, Alabama, as Category 1 hurricane Wednesday morning. Sally, which is crawling towards the coastline, is expected to bring dangerous storm surge and historic and life-threatening flooding. Up to 30 inches of rain is possible. Wind gusts have already surpassed 60 miles per hour off the Louisiana coast. Hurricane warnings are in effect in Biloxi, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida.
Researchers say that the preserved remains of an Ice Age era bear have been discovered by reindeer herders in the Russian Arctic. The bear was revealed by melting the permafrost on the Lvoivsky Islands in northeastern Russia with its teeth and nose intact. The bear is thought to be a species of brown bear that lived 22,000 to 39,500 years ago. It will be studied at the Northeastern Federal University in the city of Yatskuk.
Wildfires along the west coast are still raging as continues to burn down California forests. The fires have burned more than 4.5 million acres and has caused a blanket of smoke as far east as New York. The smoke's haze has even reached outside the United States, with reports in Canada and Europe. Here is Ben Dudash with your weather.
I'll have your weather and more right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
So let's take a look at your weather at a glance. Today is going to be some PM scattered showers with a high of 82 and a low of 67. Gust winds reaching 5 miles per hour going east. Thursday is going to be a high of 79 and a low of 64 with some rain. And Friday is going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 59. Now let's take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Saturday is going to be mostly cloudy again with a high of 75 and a low of 54. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 77 and a low of 49. Monday is going to be sunny, beautiful day with a high of 77 and a low of 47. Tuesday, again, sunny with a high of 78 and a low of 48. Now let's take a look at our local radar. There's nothing in the local area, so before the rain hits and pours down on everything, get some exercise, do something active, play sports, baseball, football, do something at least. But other than that, everything looks fine. Now let's take a look at our national radar. The Hurricane Sally is still active after 2 days ago, hitting Jacksonville and somewhere around New Orleans and Mississippi and somewhere near Atlanta as well. But I'm pretty sure it's going to miss us. But other than that, everything around us seems pretty clear. That's all for weather. Now I'll send it over to Jace with your sports.
Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals was last night. Did the Clippers blow a 3-1 lead, or did the Nuggets fall up short? Find out right now. Well, the Nuggets have beat the Clippers 104-89. The Clippers were up in the series 3-1, but no lead is safe when the Nuggets are on the court. They have won the past 6 games facing elimination, and last series they came back 3-1 on the Utah Jazz, scoring Jamal Murray went off scoring 40 points, while Kawhi Leonard and Paul George scored a combined 24 points, 0 in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets will now face the #1 seed Los Angeles Lakers to see who wins a trip to the NBA Finals. Now to the MLB scores. We got the Braves beating the Orioles 5-1. The Astros beat the Rangers 4-1. The Blue Jays lost to the Yankees 20-6, and the Dodgers beat the Padres 3-1. Prep sports for today, we have Ottawa at Walker Valley Golf, and Ottawa is coming here to play volleyball at 6:15. Friday night, the Bears host Ottawa Owls at Bear Stadium. The theme is frat, and the game starts at 7:30. That's all from sports. Stay tuned for more news after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent: Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check into cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop, check into cash.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Larry Burns is retiring after serving 28 years in the Media Center at Cleveland State Community College. He enrolled while in his 30s at Cleveland State in January of 1992 as a non-traditional student studying communications. Shortly after graduating, he began full-time work in the school's Media Center. A little over 28 years later, Burns is retiring as an instructor in the Media Center at Cleveland State. When he retires, Burns and his wife Sarah plan to travel.
A tornado survivor says State Farm dropped her policy after she was a customer for 50 years. The Holly Hills area was one of the hardest hit areas. While some are able to clean up and rebuild, others are facing battles with drop insurance.
Rare turtles known for their permanent smile are saved from extinction. The Burmese roof turtle was overhunted for food, medicine, and pet trade. They were also recklessly harvested for their eggs. They started going into extinction, but a doctor realized they'd started to reproduce and they are making their way back up. A herpetologist said, "We came so close to losing them." Approximately 1,000 turtles have been raised and released back into the wild.
The Fried Pickle Festival is happening this weekend, and it's a big deal. This Saturday, September 19th, you can experience this one-of-a-kind event from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. with so many things to do all day. Stop by Raider Drive to join pickle eating contests, food vendors, and so many games for the kids.
From September 13th to 19th, 2 special vehicles will be making an appearance in Chattanooga. 26-foot-long Nutmobile and 27-foot-long Wienermobile will be handing out nut samples and wiener whistles to those who stop by and see them. They have their locations and times posted now, so find out when you can pay them a visit.
Adrienne Long is attempting to beat the world record for longest time to hug a tree after losing her mother after a spinal cord injury. She wanted to do something that would signify to the strength of her mother went through as well, not just physically but mentally as well. She has to hug the tree for 9 hours, but she is planning on aiming for 10. She will start this journey on September 19th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and everybody is welcome to come watch. There will be exercise and yoga classes around the long trees for anyone interested.
The Nashville area is getting over 2,500 new jobs thanks to Amazon. Job positions are offered in the tax area that Tennessee is seeing growth in. With 4 new Amazon buildings going up in Tennessee, thousands of jobs will be available soon as well. If anyone is interested in applying for a position, visit amazon.com/apply. We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook and, of course, voxnews.net.
Remind your friends and family to tune in.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!